Okay, and then there is another part known as container security, especially similar to virtual machines. There are some organizations, especially developers, use containers, right? So containers are micro, units that has dependent services, integrated. I mean, built-in dependency services. For example, if I explain about containers are small components, quite similar to virtual machines. So only difference between virtual machines and containers are containers are built on top of the host operating system, or they use host operating system. Now, if you look at virtual machines has their own operating system, the guest operating system. But when it comes to containers provide security by isolation, and also typically lightweight components if you compare with virtual machines, whereas a virtual machine has its own operating system, but containers are using host operating system, right? Docker is one of the examples. And then using containers, you can perform testing. And the main thing is, if you look at the development criteria, so sometimes our developers develop certain applications, and the application works without any issue in the developer environment. But the moment you deploy the application on the client's environment, it will start giving you hundreds of trouble, because the reason is dependency services are not lack of dependency services, but container instances comes with image, and then it has all required components, libraries that are required to execute the application. So it has isolation, and operating system is used, the host operating system used, and deployment is easy, right? So then deploy individual containers using Docker command line, you can do that. And then persistent storage, we can use Azure Disks local storage for single node, or Azure Files for storage shared by multiple nodes in containers. And then we can provide secure containers in Azure as well. So then we discussed that containers are smaller units, and you can automate it or orchestrate it using AKI, right? Azure Kubernetes service, right? From that you can create here. And then there are different tiers out there in containers: basic, standard, and premium. So Azure Container Registry is available in multiple service tiers or SKUs, like basic, standard, and premium, right? So the basic, standard, and premium provide the same programmatic capabilities. They also benefit from image storage managed entirely by Azure. And then choosing high level tier provides more performance at scale. And then with performance service tiers, you can start it with basic, and then you can convert to standard and premium. So I mean, the tier upgrade is possible with containers, right? And then so we discussed container, and also when it comes to security, continuously ACI, Azure Container Instances, are scanning registry images, and also we can use approved images when creating containers. We can use approved images, and also we have options of running containers, executing containers with least permission or least privilege. And also we can configure allow list to accept set of request when accessing containers. And also we can maintain network segmentation that we discussed, and also we can monitor logs.